Hey guys, and welcome back. So today I'm going to be doing a full face of Flower Beauty. I have never used anything from this brand before. I've heard about it everywhere, but I just never there wasn't any stores in my local Superdrug that had it, and I kind of wanted to look at things, see what the packaging was like, that sort of thing, before I invested in any of it. And my local Superdrug store actually just recently got the stall. So I'm going to start with the primer. So the primer I got is the In Your Prime Pore Minimizing Primer. So some of this stuff I've swatched, some of it I haven't. So for instance, I've swatched the foundation and the concealer for colour match purposes. I've swatched the lipsticks just to see what the consistency and stuff was going to be like, and colour match. Not colour match, oh man, full of burps. Not colour match, what the colours were going to look like, and I brought one of each of the formulas that I could find, and they're all basically the same colour, so that's fun. And I had a look at the eyebrow pencil I brought because I wanted to make sure it was going to work for my eyebrows. I think the foundation is going to be a little dark for me at the moment, but honestly I was supposed to have tan last night and I just couldn't be bothered, so I decided not to. Stop sliding! So I've got it all in like a pile next to me now. I don't know why I do it. Well, I know why I do these things to me, so I don't have to dig around in a makeup bag. Anyway, I'm just going to apply the primer. It's green! I was not expecting it to be green. I will say, I really like the little addition of like the little flower thing on almost everything. Okay, we have a green primer. Make sure I'm not green. Okay, I'm not green, and that pore minimizer actually did a really good job. So yeah, it's a good primer. I like it. Next, I have the Light Illusion All Day Wear Broad Spectrum SPF 18 sunscreen foundation. So I'm gonna use. I think I'm going to apply half with a sponge, half with a brush. Okay, so I'm going in with my Real Technique sponge because I haven't used it for a while. It's got a pump, which obviously... Fine, go down there. Don't want the lid apparently. Say it's a medium coverage foundation because I can still see my freckles and stuff through it. Next I'm just going to go in with a brush on the other side. I think for this foundation I prefer the sponge side over the brush side. Just because it seemed to have applied a little bit smoother, and funnily enough it actually looks like it has better coverage on this side than this side, which is quite strange for a brush, because brush normally gives you more coverage than sponge. Now I'm going in with the concealer, and this is just the Flower Light Illusion Full Coverage Concealer in the shade Fair. Okay, so as you probably would have just seen, I went over my under eye with the sponge because 100% definitely prefer both these products with a sponge over a brush. So I'm just going to go over my whole face with a sponge just to smooth everything out, make everything look a bit more seamless, blah blah blah. That's better. The concealer is really nice. It's good coverage. It that's specific. It doesn't dry incredibly fast, so you have time to get it on your face and blend it out. Now I'm going to powder my face. So this is the Miracle Matte Universal Finishing Powder. It's just a white, it's just a white powder, but there is a mirror and a sponge underneath. Okay, yeah, it's set my face. It hasn't put a white cast over my face. I really like this powder, it's really good. The only thing that I found personally annoying, because I'm so used to just going in with my brush and straight onto my face, is the fact that you have to lift this with the mirror. That's why I defaulted to my little handheld mirror and just had this on my leg. But other than that, and that's just because me, other than that, it's a really nice powder. I didn't blend my foundation right here, so you can see it's a little patchy here, but that is 100% my fault. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go in with, what's this called? Lift and Sculpt contouring palette. Hey, I didn't even realise that. Okay, this is in the shade medium to deep, but when I was looking at them, I didn't even realise they had shades on the back. I just went for the one that I thought would suit me the best. And as you guys know, I'm really quite pale, but these don't look like they'd be good for medium to deep skin. I mean, if they work for me, I'm quite pale and worries me a little bit. Okay, so that's blush, bronzer and highlighter done. That is the wrong thing. That's the eyeshadow. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't say this was medium to deep because I found this so easy to work with. They're pigmented but not overly pigmented, not overly powdered or anything like that. They blended really nicely, and I really like the palette, but I do not think this would work for a medium to deep toned person, especially considering that I'm wearing the foundation in this. I can't remember what shade I'm wearing. What shade is you? I don't even think I said what shade this was. I can't even find what shade this is. Wait, what? This is in the shade Ivory L2, so I'm guessing that means Ivory Light 2. At my best guess. And I was able to get this to work without any problem whatsoever, and I really like this palette. So next, I'm doing my eyebrows. So I have the Draw the Line pencil in, what shade are you in? Brunette. So it's got spoolie on one end, pencil on, where did my mirror go? Okay. Okay, so I really like the pencil. I think it's a really good colour for me. It is actually more of a crayon than a pencil. So that took a little bit of getting used to because obviously a crayon is very soft, a pencil is not. But I actually really like it. I think it did a good job filling out my brows. But we all know I'm bad at my brows. So if they look horrid, my fault. So now I'm just going to do my eyeshadow. I'm going to time lapse it for you guys. So this is the Suns Blazing palette. And apparently it comes with a $6 brush inside. I can't remember how much I paid for this. Oh, I'll tell you what though, there's actually 3 looks on the back of it that you could do, and it tells you what shades to use and where to put them and stuff like that. So I think that's quite interesting, but I think I'm just gonna go with what I want to do, because I just want to see how it works, and obviously I know what I like to do. wanted to look like a sunset. As for the eyeshadows, they're actually really nice. They blend out really well. They are a touch powdery for my taste. And this yellow glitter colour that is on my eyelids, I'm living for. It's gorgeous. However, the only problem I had is that there isn't really an inner corner highlight, hence why my inner corner looked a bit dark. I thought maybe this one was going to be a little lighter than it looks, and it's not. But I'm living for this yellow and this yellow. They're so pigmented. They're so nice. They're pigmented, but they blend out really well. I really like this little palette. It's so cute and it's so me, because I feel like I haven't done this sort of look in so long. But this is actually like my go-to look if I'm just going to do my makeup to go somewhere. This is like warm tone red, yellow and purple, not purple, coppers. That's what it, where did purple come in? Yeah, warm tone red, yellow and coppers are like my go-tos, and I love them, and this palette is amazing. So love that. Next I'm gonna go for mascara, and no, I'm not. I'm gonna set my face first, because we all know what happens if I don't. So I've got the Flower Seal the Deal Hydrating Setting Spray. Just look like this. Ooh, my hand now. But it's such a fine mist. Oh, so nice. So refreshing. I love it. Smells so good. I can't pinpoint what it smells like, but it kind of smells like a mixture of watermelon and something else that I can't pinpoint. It smells so good. Okie dokie. Right, now I'm gonna just wait for my face to dry. I put way too much setting spray on. The mascara I got is the Flower Lash Warrior mascara. I think they have a couple. So this is what the brush looks like. It's a plastic brush, but it quite closely mimics a natural bristled brush, which I quite like, because a lot of plastic brushes are like, sorry if I'm shaking. I get a little shaky about this time of night, because this is about when I go and have dinner, and I want to get this video finished before I go and eat, so I'm getting a little shaky. But it's alright, I got lasagna downstairs. I'm going to go and reheat it and have it in a bit. So, sorry if I'm shaking a bit, that's why. But yeah, so plastic brushes for mascara, I find are always really sparsely spread out, but this one actually is quite closely spread out, close together, and they're really thin, unlike the Rimmel one I tried. It was quite chunky. So we'll see how this works. There is a slight curve to it, so we will see if I can shut my mouth for 5 seconds. I really like that mascara. It's got the length, it's got the volume I like. It's a really nice mascara, and it applied so well. The bristles are a little spiky, I will say that. I hurt myself a couple of times. But it's a nice mascara. I mean, I got a little bit under my eye, but that's my fault. But yeah, I really like that. So now I'm going to move on to lip products. So I have the Mix and Matte Lip Duo in the shade 102 Honey Nude. I have the Miracle Matte Liquid Lip in the shade Rosewood. And I have the regular bullet lipstick in Spiced Petal. This is the cream formula, not the matte. Oh, actually, this is something I noticed with this. It's actually got little grips at the bottom, so the lid's not just gonna pop off. I've got this open now, might as well put this one on first. Yeah, it's really creamy. I really like it. Can't go wrong. It's really nice. I like the way it feels. I like the way it looks. It's sort of like a My Lips But Better look for me. So I do enjoy. So now I'm going to go in with this, which again is in the shade Honey Nude. So this is just a bullet lipstick and then a gloss to go over the top, I guess. Okay, so that's just the lipstick. It is a matte lipstick. Again, it's very close to the shade of that cream lipstick. And then this is like the little gloss thing to go over the top. So it's just a nice metallic topper sort of thing. I really like it. It feels really good on my lips. It looks nice. Can't go wrong in my opinion. I really like it. And then lastly, I have the matte liquid lipstick, which had like one of those security things around it, so it's looking a little fluffy from where it's been like sat on the futon, and I couldn't get all the sticky stuff off when I was taking the label off. Again, it's really nice. This obviously hasn't matte down yet, but it feels good. So give it a couple of minutes and then I will check back in once it's dry. Okay, so it's dried down to a really nice matte now, and it feels so comfortable. It doesn't feel like I've got anything on my lips, just a bit of lip balm. It feels so nice, and I can see it looks really good. It's not patchy. It's just a nice liquid lipstick. By far, love this so much. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, subscribe, ring the bell, thumbs up the video, leave me a comment down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys!